Yo, is anybody in here? Can anybody hear me? If not, let's see. Every time I get in here, I gotta figure out how to use this. I've done it like 3 times by now. I should have been already knowing how to work this, but yeah, it's crazy. What up, Curtis? How's it going? What up, Carly? Hopefully everything's going good for y'all tonight. I just gotta plug in my phone so it doesn't die midstream. It's been raining off and on here all day. It wasn't even in the forecast. So I don't know where the rain came from, but it's just been raining off and on. Carly, what are you gonna request? I think I know. Because I think you said something about it in the premiere. I don't know a song. I mean, I might be able to strum a few chords, but I don't know a song. I might do it. Um, but I'm glad everything's going good, Curtis. I mean, look, I'll play some chords for a second. I did learn a couple more, so we'll see if I remember 'em. See, I learned a few more chords, so I mean, that's all I can pretty much play, and I can't sing, so please don't ask me to sing. But yeah, what's up, Lisa? How's it going? But yeah, Carly, that's your song for the night. Cause that's all I can really play. I'm working on it. But yeah, you're welcome. Cause I remember you asked during the premiere, so I couldn't say no and be like, you missed the concert. No, you didn't miss too much. You just missed me strumming a few chords. I might pull it out again later on. But I mean, I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I learned how to play 3 or 4 chords. But I mean, all right, look, let me get it out one more time. One more time. All right, let's see. Uh, oh no, that's not it. Yeah, I can't really switch that good right now at this current moment, but yeah, that's it. That's all you get tonight. But I've been working on it though. I've really been working on it. That's the encore, yeah. That's definitely the encore for tonight. But yeah. How's everybody doing? I've started to like doing these live streams and it's hold on. I got distracted. It's there's some buttons down here. I don't know what they do and I'm scared to kind of like press them because it might end the stream. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, I've started to like doing live streams. They're pretty chill. I know like sometimes trolls, people who like to troll, they'll be like coming in and trying to like ruin the vibes, but nah, we won't let that happen. I learned how to like get people off of the channel. You like the RVA shirt? I've had this shirt, I think, since 2013. So about 11 years. I've had this shirt. That's when I first started like dating an ex that was going to like VCU. So yeah, and I got this shirt. She got this shirt for me, but yeah. I still wear it. I mean, it's a shirt. What's up, Deshaun? And I found out that I think Friends was like a an outdoor organization. I think that's what I found out about it because she had got me the shirt. I didn't know what the organization was, but I did know what RVA was. Yeah, so that's the story of this shirt. I got it 10, 11 years ago, and it still fits. Barely, because it was when I was like a little bit smaller. Oh, word? That's awesome. Yeah, I used to go there all the time and just like stay in the dorm for like a weekend. Every weekend, I would be at VCU. I forgot the name of the dorms, but it was like near the Jefferson in Richmond. Everything's all good over here. We're just chilling, vibing out tonight. Early live stream on this gloomy, rainy evening. I thought I'd hop on early because I usually stay on here for like a couple hours sometimes. And like, I know all the West Coast peeps are probably still at work. They haven't gotten off work yet, but you know, we're just chilling across from Monroe Park. Um, no, I don't think it was across from Monroe Park. It was a building that had a Chili's. It was like a Chili's restaurant in the bottom of it. I think Belvedere, Curry Street, Belvedere. I think it might have been Belvedere and Curry Street. That's what I think it was. But that was quite the experience because the fire alarms would go off pretty often, even like in the middle of the night. I guess people get drunk and just like pull the fire alarm. I didn't really like that kind of like downtown dorm room life, but I mean, it was fun to hang out there for a weekend and then come back to the country life. But yeah, it had like a parking garage and everything kind of like in that little section. It was pretty neat. Like, it kind of like spoiled you because you had like the restaurant, and at the time I wasn't vegan in 2013. I wasn't vegan, so we would go down to the Chili's and like just pig out the enchiladas. So good. I might have been vegetarian, honestly, because I can remember getting like the cheese enchiladas, but not with meat in it. I've been like vegan and vegan for like 10 years, vegetarian before that. So it's been a while. But yeah, VCU is chill. I like their the whole like campus setup, how it was kind of on Broad Street, and like everything is literally right there within walking distance. They had a Raising Cane's chicken the last time I went. Uh I never really like went into the food court, but we ate at the restaurants outside of the food court. It was pretty dope. Actually, I got a VCU arts hoodie because, of course, I didn't go to VCU. I went to Southside Virginia Community College and Hillsborough Community College down in Ybor City in Tampa. Now, Ybor City in Tampa reminded me a lot of like the whole VCU type of setup because Ybor City is like the club section in Tampa, and it was always something going on. We had like on campus of my community college, there was a crazy like fetish club. It was called the Castle. And I mean, it was literally right beside the cafeteria. And yeah, Ybor City, Tampa was wild. Yeah, Richmond's cool. It gets kind of like wild at times with like the shootings. I know Richmond used to have a lot of shootings when I would go there, and it was kind of like sketch, but I was young. I didn't really pay any attention to it. And like some of the parties we went to, people would like pull out guns and like people just scatter out of basements, running through alleys. And when you're young, you don't really know the amount of danger that you're in at some of those parties. But yeah, downtown Richmond's wild. Man, Curtis, I hope today was a great day at work. Um, it's been pretty boring over this side. I I want to get out and like kind of make a video, but I'm trying to like kind of change, not completely change content, but I kind of want to change up the content a little bit. That's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about like my content idea changes. So the changes I'm going to be making to the content is going to be more of like a chill, more like a relax. I'm going to be more like storytelling. It's going to be like not as holding the camera like vlogging style. It'll still be some of that, but it's not going to be like hardcore like vlog style. It's going to be like more of a chill like storytelling type of style. So I definitely want to like mellow out up the qualities on some of the videos because like my last video, I don't know, the lighting. I gotta work on the lighting in here. It gets kind of like hard to adjust because of the LEDs. So, but I use a video light when I'm doing these live streams. It's like a LED pod light, and I use that. So I think I gotta start using that on my videos too, because the lighting in here gets kind of like crazy. Yes, Carly, there's gonna be more history type of videos, more like unusual places, kind of creepy places, haunted places. I need to get some more like cheese or money, so I can like go out further because all the places I've done all the places that's pretty close by to me, and it's getting hard for me to find. But there is one place I need to still visit. It was an old slave church. I definitely need to visit that one. It's near where the creator of Black History Month was born too. So I definitely want to check that place out. It's like in Buckingham County, Virginia. That's gonna be like on my really first places to go list. And then there's this one haunted campsite in the national forest in Virginia. It was a site of a mob massacre, and it's supposedly like really haunted. People catch lights up in the trees, like orbs in the trees. I kind of want to go there and spend the night and see what happens. But I don't know if I'm going to do that one alone. I might see if I can get some of my other like van buddies to like come with me so I don't have to do the haunted camp spot alone because that's gonna be wild. I was watching a video, this guy, he got pushed into the lake. So it surrounds like a lake, and the guy got pushed into a lake. So yeah, I'm gonna be checking that out. Uh, Kipara, hopefully I'm saying that right. Would I ever buy land or do you prefer the nomadic life? I would absolutely buy land. If I had the money, I would buy land and still be nomadic. Like, I want a piece of land where I can build. I know this is probably like a cliche van lifer type thing, build like a tiny home, but I really want like a earth ship, like a earth home. But I'm thinking that's gonna cost a lot of money. So to start off, I would do like the shed and just like the loft bit at the top, the kitchen and stuff, and also another thing I think I would have to do is have plumbing because Virginia requires like a certain amount of plumbing. So I'll have to work that out into the mix, but I would definitely buy land in a heartbeat. That's my ultimate goal. Buy land because it's very important to have a piece of land and I want to like just just build it out, have like the yurts and stuff, and have other people come join, rent out the yurts, and have like vans maybe that people can stay in as well. I think that would be a neat idea. Yeah, orbs, Lisa. All right, I have this story from when I was a kid. Now that we're on topic of orbs, so I was like, I'd say like 6 years old. I was playing in a church yard. It was like the front of the church. The church is no longer there. It was like a really old church. I was playing in the church yard and was getting toward like dusk. And as I was playing, I kind of like bent down to like pick up a stick or something I was playing with. And when I came up, I kind of like looked this way, and this big green ball of light flew like right at my head, and I ducked like that. It scared the crap out of me enough so I would remember that moment for the rest of my life. It was a big green ball of light. And a few years ago, I looked up meaning of like a green orb and it meant earth. So maybe that was the earth like telling me my calling was to be in nature and just be the person I am today cuz that was pretty wild. Oh yeah, you got to stay busy at work. When you stay busy at work, the time flies. Yeah, I was frightened being like a little kid and like seeing that big green ball of light fly at my head. I'm like, yeah, what? But yeah, the church is no longer there. The cemetery is still there. It's like got this fence, like spooky fence around it now. Yeah, Earthship is my ultimate goal. I want it to be like if you looked at the land, I want it to be like you wouldn't even notice a house on the land really. And I want it to be like solar power, green roof, the works. I love anything nature, anything outdoors. So the more earthy the house, the better. I just love it. I love being surrounded by earth. Oh wow. Yeah, if if your daughter was like telling me she saw a dead person like walking toward us or something, yo, I think that would make the spooky factor times 1,000. I don't know what I'd do honestly, but yeah, Curtis, that would be dope. That would really be dope. That's wild. Yeah, I kind of like wouldn't want to like know if someone was a dead person was like walking up to me or like a ghost. I don't know. It's just I'd rather be surprised and not like know, I guess. That would be so wild. Sherry, what's up? What's up? Glad that you could join us. I know my stream was like pretty early tonight. It's because I was bored, didn't really have anything to do, and I love talking to y'all, connecting with y'all. So What best way to do that other than the live stream? But yeah, there's this another haunted battlefield park. Now that we're on the subject of ghosts. Anybody just joining us, we're on the subject of ghost spooky stuff, like historic, like places I could go and explore. So the ghost, there's this battlefield called Sailors Creek Battlefield. It was the last battle before the Civil War surrender at Appomattox. It's right before Appomattox. So this place, it's where like I think about a half of all of the Confederate forces were either like captured, wounded, or killed. And they have a house that was a family's farmhouse. So the war came through the backyard of the family when they lived on a farm. So the whole Civil War came through their backyard, guns, cannons, everything. And they commandeered the house to use as a field hospital with the family still in the house. And there's blood still on the floor of this house today. Like you can still see the stains of the blood on the floor of this house. Sailors Creek Battlefield. And it was the Battle of Sailors Creek. It's wild. And there's mass graves with soldiers, the Confederate soldiers buried on the property. So I don't know where those mass graves are. It's wild though. What's up, Jay? Glad you could join us. Know a good place to look for ghosts. Arkansas slave graves over in Henderson Plantation in Wood County, West Virginia. Whoa. Okay. I heard West Virginia has a lot of like haunted and unusual things, kind of like Mothman. So I definitely want to check out West Virginia for that reason. What's up, Lewis? Ballet One? Yeah, Lisa, it's pretty wild. And I'm hoping like I can like connect with somebody so they can possibly let me go in the house at night or explore at least the battlefield at night. I think that would be pretty sick. Oh yeah, what's up, Red Stick? Pre-TV backyard entertainment is all I had as a kid growing up in rural Virginia. We were we were so far behind everybody on technology. So even when me growing up in the 90s, we didn't have high-speed internet or all that. We had dial-up internet, but who wants to get on dial-up internet on a Windows 95 computer? Like it takes all day just to view one website. So yeah, I didn't have video games until I was probably like 10, 11, or 12. Maybe a little sooner. I may have had a Super Nintendo, but I didn't play it like that. I was always out in the woods exploring, riding my bike with my best friend. 100 miles from where Mothman happened. Yo, I want to go there so bad. Mothman is like has been like one of the places I want to visit ever since watching that on TV, probably like 12 or so years ago. Mothman is definitely something that intrigued me. Harper's Ferry. I forgot about how can I forget about Harper's Ferry? I want to visit that too, particularly at night, because everybody goes during the day and they have their pictures and everything. I want to see if it's some way I can explore at night. What's up, Divine? How you doing tonight? Glad you could make it. I was talking about the war. Oh yeah, the war in the back. I don't know because the family was locked into the basement. So I don't think they could really see it, but they could see the blood dripping through the floor while they were in the basement of their own house, like blood dripping through like the wooden floor. You know how it had like gaps in it? That would be Ooh, that's a heck of an experience. Like, definitely traumatizing type experience. Yo, I need to check that out though, Harper's Ferry. So there is a campground down the river. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna be like asking you about like where to stay because I'm sure you know the area pretty well. Kings Mountain Battleground, the same way. Yes, Curtis, I want to do that. I want to see that. Have the soldiers running at me. As long as I can like document that so other people can see that possibly ghosts are real, I want to do that. I think that would be sick. Yeah, Red Stick. I don't think you want to be in that kind of situation. That's so wild to have like thousands of soldiers just commandeering your house, battling, blowing each other up in the backyard. Yeah. I definitely want to do more of the unusual hikes. I'm particularly like interested in unusual and like ghosts and stuff like that, but I've just run out of places. That's the problem I have. I've run out of places. I need to find more places, which I've been doing research it. And yeah. I can see that now. Soldiers running after you. I mean, if they run toward me, cool. But if they run after me, nah, I'm out. I'm out. If I see like a apparition of a soldier running toward me, I'm out. Like that's crazy. What's up, Brianna? Glad you can make it. Southwest Virginia in the house. Adventures. Vicksburg battlefield is very weird at night. See, that's what I like. I like the night weirdness and just exploring at night. It's so like peaceful. So all the like human movement is down and you can actually like experience things. I I was telling people earlier, I went to college in Ybor City in Tampa, Florida. Ybor City is where all the Cuban immigrants would come and they would make cigars. It was a lot of cigar factory, a lot of shotgun houses. And they had the Cuban club where, you know, all the like mafia, they had the Italian club and they had like an underground tunnel system under Ybor City. And this one mobster's son would go down into the basement of, I think it was the Cuban club, and put bodies in the incinerator in the basement. Like in the basement, just incinerate bodies. And before I left, there was a chunk of sidewalk, kind of like the thing I saw now in New York. Like, I think it was New York. There was a chunk of sidewalk that had collapsed, and it was like a tunnel system under Ybor City in Tampa. But the city tries to like keep it hush hush because they don't want people trying to like explore it, I guess. But yeah, Tampa had a bunch of mobsters back in the day. In Ybor City, they have this park. So the park is actually Cuban land. The city gifted it to Cuba. So it's just one like square little park. It's kind of fenced off and it has a statue in it, but it's actual Cuban like territory because the city gave it to Cuba as like a gift. So there's a little piece of Cuba in Tampa, Florida. But yeah, if you're into ghost stuff, I would definitely recommend Ybor City. I definitely want to go back there, but Ybor City is really wild. It's where all the clubs, all the bars, it's just like this long stretch with palm trees, lights, tattoo shops, and people park like on the side of the road. Motorcycle clubs, they park on the side, and people just go out, have a good time. It would not be a place to like try to stealth van camp because people like to mess with stuff there. I wouldn't do it in Ybor City, but I would find another spot. Like I know all the spots in Tampa. If things haven't gotten built up, it's been like probably 5 years since I've No, yeah, 4 years since I've been back to Tampa. So, and it's been built up fast. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, Florida sets up on decaying calcium carbonate old coral reefs. That's all the sinkhole. Yeah, there's a state park there. That's this one massive sinkhole, and it has a staircase going down to the bottom where it's like a puddle of water. And all along the walls, it's like ferns and all the like this tropical plants, and it's like a different biome than up to where like you start hiking. It's like a completely different biome. It's like water running down the walls. It's pretty dope. Did I study today before? Honestly, I have not studied. I'm not a person to really study. I never studied in school. I never studied in middle school. Never studied in high school. I just wing it. Kind of like I do on YouTube. I just wing it. My whole life has been just winging it. And we're here today. I've just winged myself on YouTube. I still have until like April something to study though for the wilderness first aid class. So I have time. I'll keep saying I have until April gets here, and then it's probably the day before I have to do it, and then I'll be like, oh, I gotta study, and then get like half of the book done, and you know, I won't fail the wilderness first aid class though. I will not fail that. Yo, what's up, Beck? Right? No, that's how it is. That's like the best thing. Just winging it. It makes life interesting, you know? It's kind of like a beauty in itself just to be able to wing it. I'd say that's a hidden talent of mine, just being able to wing it. Sherry, I'm not getting certified through the state. So it was like a sponsored thing from Shenandoah, this organization that funds Shenandoah National Park. It was for them because they want me to lead some hikes in Shenandoah National Park. So I think they want me to be like prepared and ready in case somebody falls or gets hurt, you know. So I'll be probably leading a few hikes in Shenandoah. So if any of y'all are ever in Shenandoah, you know, maybe we can hike together. But yeah, I can't I'm not gonna tell y'all where the wilderness first aid class is yet. I'll tell you after I go and finish it. I don't want nobody like just sitting up there, you know, waiting for me or something. So I'll my zodiac sign is a Libra. What up, Roblox girl? It's really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna fail the first aid class. It was too expensive. I don't want anybody wasting money on me and I go and fail the class. Where's Shenandoah? Shenandoah is in central Virginia. It is Virginia's like it's one of the best national parks in the country, honestly. Shenandoah is the best national park, in my opinion, better than all the other ones. Shenandoah is so diverse, so cool. They have so many ruins throughout from old communities that used to live in the mountains, but you have to hike off trail to find those communities. They have like tens, 20, like so many cemeteries within that park from all the old communities that used to be in that area. It's insane. Watch me do the class. I know I'll fail for sure. I'll definitely be just like staring and seeing people with binoculars, just like, yeah, who that? Oh yeah, Bex. Bex. I think it's Bex. Thank you, thank you. I um I try to keep the chillest vibe as possible. I love being chill. I've always been a chill person. I will accredit that probably to, so when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Fuel TV. Fuel TV is the action sports channel, and I was a skateboarder. So I took a liking to skateboarding and surfing, and I kind of like watched so much of it and tuned in so much to like the surf community, the skate community. I kind of, I guess, became chill from their vibes, and I picked up those vibes as I was growing up. And it made me like a really chill person, but bad for where I grew up because it's the country, rural Virginia, middle of nowhere. Everybody thought I was a weirdo because I was a skater, and they're like, why are you skateboarding? Like, what is that? People didn't even really know what skateboarding was, but me, I credit that to TV. Yes, Sophia, van life, Astro Van 94. We're vibing, chilling, just talking, ask any questions. We're just vibing. Aaron, yes, having a great day. Having a great day, just chilling, Always a great day. Any day that I can wake up, always a great day. Right on. Yeah, Steve. I will definitely be in North Carolina. I'm very close to North Carolina anyways. So it's not even a problem to be in North Carolina. I definitely want to experience more of the North Carolina mountains, wilderness. Last like 2 years ago, I came to North Carolina. I did Great Smoky Mountains. I hiked the Appalachian Trail down to the Kep Hart Shelter, spent the night in the shelter. That was an awesome experience. It rained all night. It was super like moist in the air. I couldn't get the fire going in the shelter. It upset at me because I was with a girl. It was like a date at the time, and I was trying to be, impressive and light a fire and show off my skills. But it didn't work out. The Smoky Mountains put me in my place. But it was awesome. And then we kayaked 16 miles in Lake Fontana to an island, and we stayed the night on the island. Super amazing, super just, oh, the vibe on that island was awesome. And that was a highlight. I loved it. I'm on a 12-day crest streak right now. Um, I don't know what that is. This weekend. Yeah, North Carolina is a beautiful state. I call it like Virginia and North Carolina, like twin states, because they both have like that big portion of the mountains in the west and then the ocean on the east. So it's like pretty much almost identical twin brothers, but not quite, or whatever you want to call it. Like Bob Marley. If I let my hair down, definitely do. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I usually have my hair down anyway. This year, I mostly paddleboard. Bex, you know what? I'm gonna try to do some surfing on my paddleboard. I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna try to surf on my paddleboard. We're gonna see how that works. But I'm gonna be paddleboarding. I haven't been to the ocean since I left Florida. I haven't been to the ocean in Virginia yet. Kind of like, it's like kind of like murky, bigger waves because I was on the Gulf Coast in Florida, so the water was like clear. Hope draws art. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been growing for 4 years, I think. It's taken me 4 years to get to this. And I got forever to go. I'm never gonna cut it. I just want to see how long I can have my hair. Mariah, can you say hi? What's up? How you doing, Mariah? Yeah, we gotta love Bob Marley. Definitely. Bob Marley was mixed. Sherry, get yourself a paddleboard. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You can do yoga on it. You can just go out to islands, chill on the islands. You can just float around on the big lakes, and it's so amazing. The things you see, like I'll see raccoons swimming, deer swimming. It's just amazing. And you can carry so much gear. Like my paddleboard has a weight rating of 400 pounds, maybe 300 pounds. No, 400 pounds. So you can put so much gear on those things. It's crazy. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trolls in here, but they can't kill the vibe. It doesn't even matter. Hello, Jesply. Are you in a car? No, I'm in a van. I'm chilling in the van. A 4-person inflatable boat. That's awesome. I would like to try the boat. But I might let's see. Live chat. Yeah, man, it doesn't matter. Steve, there's gonna be trolls. That's how you know you're doing something. It's all good in the neighborhood. LC, the craziest place I've been. Ooh. I would say that battlefield. Like I was telling the story earlier of the battlefield. So this is where like the Confederates lost half of their whole battle. Like Grant lost half of his army at Sailors Creek Battlefield. And it was a house there that still has blood-soaked floors from the battle. I think that's the craziest place that I've been. It was pretty crazy. Well, Mariah, people are they'll try to get under your skin. If you let them get under your skin, then that gives them satisfaction. But if you don't let them get under your skin and you're just like unwavering and you just keep your chill vibes, then you practice ukulele today. Play a song. Uh-oh. All right. I only know 4 chords. Look. Just cause I played this earlier for people that ask, so I'll play it again. I only know 4 chords. I can't sing, so we're just gonna play some chords, and I can't really switch really quick. And I play the same chords, so just be ready. All right. Let me get my fingers together. This takes me a bit, but we're gonna play. All right. All right, that's it. Done. I'm satisfied with that. I am done. Yeah, I love sourdough. If only I could make sourdough bread in the van. Woo. You're welcome, Vex. No problem. No problem at all. Thank you, Divine. I appreciate that. I appreciate you modding and taking care of the trolls. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. No, Cher, I can't make bread in the van. I don't know how to make bread in the van actually. If I did, I would definitely make bread in the van. With a bread machine. They make a bread machine? I had no idea. What? I do have a well, I have a cast iron pan. Does that count? I need to get a Dutch oven though. Definitely a Dutch oven. Dutch ovens, I heard you can like bake and stuff over a fire. We're just vibing out. I'm a van lifer, a cliche van lifer, just hanging out in the van live streaming. Thanks, Deshaun. I'm gonna keep practicing. I learned those 4 notes today actually. I watched some YouTube videos. I went to the University of YouTube and I strummed and I learned those 4 chords. Thanks for doing this. Hope to hike with you at Shenandoah. Thanks, Matt. Yes, that would be awesome to catch a hike at Shenandoah. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream. A sourdough starter is easy and don't need to be refrigerated. All right, I'm gonna have to research that. I'm gonna have to look into that because I think that that would be cool. Gordy, nah, we're just vibing. No tripping. Just vibing. I make biscuits when camping in my. All right, I'm gonna have to learn that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna definitely be looking this up because I definitely am curious about that. Am I a podcast or audiobook fan? I do like podcasts. I haven't listened to an audiobook in a couple of years, but I am a podcast fan. I would definitely enjoy learning new podcasts if you have any podcast. But yeah, I'm down for podcast. Especially when I have service and I'm in the van, I have nothing to do. Podcast would be great. Right, Jay? Tripping on life. Heck yeah. Just living life. You know what, Gordy? People tell me that, but I just can't I don't I don't know how but yeah, people tell me that and I'm just like, how? What do I listen to on my long hikes? What I listen to nature on my long hikes. Honestly, I'm just listening to all the ambiance around me, enjoying everything. I kind of do like to stay semi alert. So just in case if I'm walking and like a bear's walking toward me, because I've had that happen a few times where I'm hiking and a bear is walking toward me. And if I hadn't looked up, we would have walked into each other. So I tend to kind of like pay attention to like my surroundings, but I'm also in like a moving meditation state. So when I'm hiking, I'm also meditating, if that makes sense. Like a form of moving meditation, but I kind of keep myself semi alert just so I don't walk into bears. Oh, wow. I have seen a few people on shrooms. I just never noticed, I guess. Smokey Robinson eyes. Why is your phone only on the side? Yeah, it always happens like that. Come to think of it, I didn't even put my phone on silent, so if it rings, it's gonna mess up the live stream. But yeah, it usually happens like that. Everybody wants to call, everybody wants to text. Instagram notifications want to go off. YouTube notifications go off. It's kind of like, uh-oh, I forgot to turn my notifications off. Yeah, it's just I've never been the type to really listen to like podcasts or music while I'm hiking. I just like to have my ears free, have my ears open, and just enjoying the natural things around me. Thanks, Gordy. I appreciate that, man. Love from BA. You have a blessed day as well. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Certainly appreciate that. Mallard King, are you emo? I used to be an emo kid when I was in high school, but that part of me has left. I'm more like a mellow, chill type soul. No longer an emo kid, but I used to be an emo kid. Yeah, Jay, I can listen to music while I'm camping all day. Like I can have all the reggae tunes just blasting around in here, me bouncing around outside the van, starting fires, eating, and all that good stuff. And apparently, these lights that I got go with music, but I never used it. Thanks, Mallard King. But yeah, music and camping, music goes hand in hand with camping, in my opinion, when you're not like bothering other people. Um, but if you have it up so loud, then it's like, you know, come on, I get kind of like frustrated when somebody's blasting. It's like 9 o'clock and I'm trying to like sleep in the van. I'm just like, come on. But I won't be a party pooper or anything. I was listening to a Tribe Called Quest, and some guy asked me if I was. That's awesome, bro. Have I been to Elgin Park in Wyoming? I have not. Unfortunately, I have not been out of the southern states, southern United States. I've been from Maryland to Alabama, but I've never been out west. I've never been to the north, Midwest. I've only been in like the southern part of America. Thanks for joining in, Deshaun. Appreciate that. Have a good day at work. Have I been to Yellowstone? I have not been to Yellowstone. That's definitely on my list. I would love to go to Yellowstone. That's definitely one of the places I dream of going. And that's why I kind of like started to do like the van life just so I can get out and experience those places. I'm a big nature lover. Anything outdoors, I'm all over it. What's up, Matt? Have I thought about raising the roof on the van? All right, so raising the roof on the van, I thought about it. I thought about like the pop top where you just like push it up, kind of like the Vanagons, I guess. But I mean, low roof is okay with me. It doesn't really bother me too much. But I mean, it would be nice to have a high roof van. One of these days. Have I been to Oklahoma? I have not, but I do have family in Oklahoma, but I've never been to Oklahoma. I got burps coming up. What's up, nature with Yola? I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's starting to like the rain starting to hit the roof again. It's so relaxing when the rain hits the roof. It's so relaxing. Yeah, it's not cheap to raise the roof or get the pop top. I looked into it, but it's like I think $7,000. That's more than the van's worth, So I, I'm like, yeah, I'll just chill and not raise the roof. Mallard, I am in Virginia, the Old Dominion. Yeah, Lisa, it's raining here. It's off and on though. It wasn't even supposed to rain today, but it it magically happened. It just started raining. Yes, thanks. Laying in the bed while it's raining, it's the best. It is absolutely amazing. Mallard, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. You only paid $900 to raise the roof? What? Yo, I gotta figure out where you went. And speaking of tune-up, I think I need a tune-up soon. But I just been pushing these spark plugs to the brink. And I also need an EGR valve because the check engine light came on, so I did the paper clip trick. So I have a OBD1, and the newer cars these days have the OBD2. That's the diagnose what's wrong with your vehicle. So if you take a paper clip and you connect the two ports together, the dash will flash like 3 times, and then it'll be a break, and then it'll flash maybe 2 times. So that's 32. That's the code. So like if that flashes, it'll be like 32, then look it up in the manual. It said EGR valve. So I need an EGR valve. But that's a trick if you didn't know that, the paperclip trick. So you can diagnose your own vehicle if you have an older vehicle. Only old vehicles though. I know, Lisa, I knew it was supposed to rain tomorrow, but like tonight, I don't know. It's weird. Like, have you gone hunting or have had a pet? Yes. I've not been hunting, but I've had so many pets. So when I was a kid, we lived on, I guess people call it homesteads. But in rural Virginia, I mean, everybody lives like that, so we thought it was like normal life. It wasn't like a homestead type of thing, like everybody grew their vegetables, everybody had animals. So I used to have rabbits, I used to have chickens, ducks. I've had like 14 dogs at one time. Yeah, we had a lot of animals. I've had like 10 cats at one time. We've had a lot of animals. Sick of not being able to stand. Yeah. Hold on. You know, the Pro Masters, I don't know. The Pro Masters, I've been hearing people like they're not reliable. I don't know how true that is, but I've been hearing the Pro Masters aren't reliable. They're the widest van that you can buy, so you can have your bid, like I have it and be super comfortable. But I've heard they're not really reliable. And I don't like that it's front wheel drive. I don't know. I just don't like that it's front wheel drive and that little axle in the back. It's like, ugh. And plus, you can't convert those to 4x4. So I'm like, nah, ProMaster's out for me. I would have to get the Ford, or a Sprinter, or either convert this to 4x4. But I have to redo like the subframe and everything. Yo, Mallard, yes, we have those onions too. They just pop up in the yard. We have onions, we have the purple dead nettle, we have clover, dandelion, um, a bunch of other like wild edibles that people consider weeds, but they're not. They're actual like edibles. So if you like just go and look in the yard, there's food in your yard that people just mow. And like it kind of like hurts that people mowing all of the food away. And I'm just like, because I forage. I know how to forage and I know how to identify a few things, not like everything. I'm not an expert. But yeah, it just hurts to see people cutting all of the food. I'll check that one out. My Astro is a 6 cylinder. It's a 4.36 cylinder. It's a same engine that they used in the Chevy 1500s all the way until 2014, I believe. Yeah, it's the 4.3. It's a really good engine. People tell me all the time, like, yeah, that's a really good engine. They got like 300,000 miles, 400,000 miles in their Astro, and it's still going strong. So I'm hopeful that this thing will make it to like that many miles. Yeah, those vans are great. I love the Chevy vans, like the big brother to this van. I love them. A way to grow a few things on the roof. Growing things on the roof of the van, that might be a little difficult. Like if you drive it because the wind, unless you put like a fairing in the front that blows the wind over it. But that could possibly work. Yes, Kyle, the best engine. I think I said your name right. Kyle. Mallard, when's the next live stream? Well, I usually just do videos but I've started live streaming maybe like every now and then. But I know a lot of people like when I live stream. So I don't know. I kind of randomly pop up with live streams. But Mallard, you have a great day, night, or whatever it is where you are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I used to put those in Chevy Blazers. Yeah, I can. So my third brake light in the back, I bought it for a Suburban, the same year Suburban, because all those lights, it fits the Suburban, the Blazer, the Hummer. GM used the third brake light for a lot of things. So I have a lot of like customizable options that they didn't make specifically for the Astro, but since it was for other things that you could customize, yeah. And also the headlights. I think the older Jeeps used these headlights. So I can also get like those cool like LED rings around the lights and stuff. That's a plus to having like the older Astro. Oh yeah, I've seen some Tahoes. I've seen this one guy has a Silverado pickup truck. I forgot what his name was, but he was recently on Winter is Blue channel. I forgot what his name was, but he does full time out of his Chevy Silverado pickup truck. What was his name? I can't think of it right now, but if you check out like Winter's Blues channel, the dude's on there. He's pretty dope. Big Nugget. There we go. Yeah, Big Nugget. He's got the Chevy pickup truck he's living out of. It's pretty dope. I hope I run into Big Nugget. He seems like a cool dude. It's funny because I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw Big Nugget pop up, right? I didn't know like who he was at first. Then I go over to YouTube and I see Winter is Blue like with Big Nugget, and I'm just like, yo, okay, that's that dude from Instagram. Yeah, Big Nugget. He be cooking up some stuff. It makes my like kitchen game weak because I cannot cook. But I'm just sitting there watching like, yo. But look, check this out. I'm learning how to cook a bunch of like plant-based recipes. So y'all be prepared. Y'all be on the lookout. Cause I'm stepping my cooking game up. There's gonna be some more cooking videos. I know people are going crazy for the cooking videos right now. So yeah, we're gonna have some cooking coming up. My first recipe, let's see. I learned how to make vegan tuna fish out of chickpeas. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that video. Yeah, it's yo, that definitely made me realize like, yo, I gotta step up my cooking game. What's up, Daria? Thank you for joining in. We're just chilling, having conversation about random things, which is how how we like to do it around here. Would you be open to people? I would be open to people submitting recipes as long as they're plant-based, or if I can use like a plant-based equivalent to like whatever's in it that's not plant-based, I'm all for it. More spices than salt. Let me get some water really quick before I choke to death. Oh. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more spices. Look, I got a couple of spices in here. All right. I got this cumin from Food Lion. I got this curry powder. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I got black pepper. And that's it. But you know what? I'm gonna get more spices soon. I've been doing my research and these new recipes that I'm searching. I'm gonna have spices left over from that, so but yeah, if you want to send me a recipe, just send it to my email. I have it on the YouTube. It's the.ethnic.explorer@gmail.com. But I don't have a P.O. box. I really need a P.O. box, but I don't have a P.O. box. Yeah, I was looking at like ingredients and things, and they had like BHT, which is like not good for you, and it's like things under code names. They try to like mask it. So I just I don't trust a lot of food, and I if I can help it, I try to eat organic. Everything organic with like one or two ingredients on the label. I'm gonna have more spices soon, Daria. I'm going to. It's going to happen. I have garlic. I have garlic in a plastic bag. Some that I like broke. That's the garlic. Have I heard of Overland Expo? Yes, I've heard of Overland Expo and I really wanted to go last year, but I missed out because I didn't know the dates, or either I had to do some work or something. But I plan on going this year. I definitely want to go to Overland Expo. Your spice rack's embarrassing. Jay, what's on that spice rack? You gotta tell us. Yeah, Sherry. I spend a lot of time reading labels too. Like I'll stand in the store just reading labels. People look at me like, why is he just staring at that? I'm reading the label. I gotta make sure this stuff is good for your body, you know? Gotta keep those high vibrations. Try turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger in your coffee in the morning if you drink it. Huh. I'm gonna try that out. I do drink coffee sometimes, and I've had the mushroom coffee. I kind of like the mushroom coffee, but I want to try that. I've never tried it, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, a lot of the organic stuff is how can you like trust it? So like I prefer to go to markets like farmers markets where people like local people have grown the stuff. But you know, sometimes that's like not always available, so I have to settle for store bought veggies and do like the cleanses form when you do like the vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice. You soak it in there and it's supposed to get all the pesticides off of it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to Overland Expo this year. What's up, Freddy's? I hope I'm saying your name right. Freddy. Freddy's Kitchen. What's up? I'm horrible with pronouncing names, and I apologize if it's wrong, but I do try my best. And there's a van meetup in Chattanooga, Tennessee, too. Lisa, I don't know if you know that one, but it's a van meetup. It's like yeah, it's just vans, I guess. Friday. Ah, Friday's Kitchen. Ah, thank you. I will not get that wrong again. Hopefully. Cinnamon and sweet cream almond or oat milk creamer. That sounds good. What's up, Katrina? Glad you could make it. Everyone says my name wrong. Yo, okay. I'm glad I got your name right, Daria. I don't feel like a complete failure. But I've never had spice in my coffee. So now I'm like really intrigued, really curious. Ginger. Was it ginger? No, cinnamon. That's what it was. Cinnamon. I'm gonna try it with the cinnamon first because I like cinnamon. I know I like cinnamon. Um, that's a lot of spices. I'm definitely. I I don't have anything to like write it down, and I can't use my phone because I'm like on it. But those are some good spices. Katrina, yes. I went to see Bob Marley's One Love movie the first day it came out, matinee at 3:15. I was in that theater by myself, front row and center, vibing out, so ready for the movie. That movie was amazing. It was an emotional roller coaster for me. It was like certain parts really spoke to me, really got to me. Um, but yeah, I love that movie, Katrina. Sherry, have a good night. Sleep well. Sup, the lost girl with no smile. I am definitely a Libra. Yeah, I need to build like, well, I have like metal exposed on the roof over the table, so a magnetic one would really stick right over the table, so it would be great. Cinnamon in your coffee, yeah. Spicy coffee though. Chipotle in your coffee though. I don't know. You back, Mallard? What's up? Other spices are really good too. You don't. Yeah, I gotta step my spice game up. I gotta step my cooking game up. It's gonna happen. I've been researching it. I've I have been diligently doing my research on different spices, recipes, because I definitely want to cook more. So I know y'all are worried about me not getting enough protein, but that's like only like one meal I show that I cook. So I eat a lot. Trust me, I eat a lot. How long have I been growing my locks? These I've been growing these for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Before I grew them, I had some kind of locks that I kind of made and I didn't like them. So I shaved my head bald and I grew these from a bald head. Yeah, that's the second time I've gotten this tonight, Mallard. And I got it one time. So I was in Roanoke for Go Fest and I was riding down the street and I got in the turn lane and I had my window down and the guy he had a sign, he was holding a sign and he walks up to the window and he's like, "You look like Bob Marley." And we just had like a really awesome kind of cool conversation just at a stoplight and I love vibing with people. I love a good conversation, but it was awesome. It's like you look like Bob Marley. Yeah, I ate a lot of broccoli because of that, Lisa, because of the protein. Oh wow. Was there a particular reason that you cut your locks? Because I'm never gonna cut these. These are gonna be with me for as long as I'm living. I just want to see how like long they're gonna get. It's gonna be amazing to look at the ends and be like, that's hair from like 30 years ago. What's up, Clara? I appreciate that. Thank you. Tabitha Brown. She's vegan. She makes vegan dishes. I'm gonna have to check out Tabitha. Definitely. Definitely check out Tabitha. Mary Ann. What's up, Mary Ann? Welcome. Libra gang. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jen Kim. Now I'm high on life. Always high on life. Every day that I wake up, high on life. Mallard already saw it. I went the first day, the opening day for matinee at 3:15 p.m. I was in that theater, front row, vibed out, ready for the movie. And I loved that movie. It was amazing. It was really emotional for me and like it spoke to me and inspired me. So I'm very thankful for that. Congratulations, Katrina, on the 3 years locked. Dario, why are you gonna cut him? Don't cut him. The bad energy. I can understand. I understand that, like the bad energy. Don't you even think about getting? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna cut them. I'm not gonna cut them. These are with me for life. Lisa, that's goals. I wanna. I can't wait to like have them down my back and wrap them around my head. Like that's gonna be so fun. Mallard, yeah, it was sad at times. Like the story got really deep. It was like it was deep, but I would highly recommend going see it. It was an amazing movie. Like very amazing movie. Geminis, who got Scorpios in the chat, got Libras, Sagittarius. I honestly don't like know too much about like zodiac. So I can't really like say too much on them. Like I really don't know too much about zodiac. Favorite TV show? Huh. It was this one show. So I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but it was this one show, I think Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that I really liked. It was very funny, and I really liked that. What's up, Rain in Motion? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My sign is Libra. What's up, Gray Man Van Life? Welcome. Yo, Jay, I have. All right. So I had a jailbroken Amazon Fire Stick, which, it broke though. Like the remote broke and I didn't replace it. So I kind of just like stopped using it. And now that I'm in the van, I don't really. I have a new one, but it's not jailbroken. And I kind of watch it sometimes, but I don't watch it. So I'm always just like out of the van paddleboarding, mountain biking, hiking, climbing mountains. So I kind of just, I don't know, I just don't really use the fire stick anymore. Nice Valencia. It's a nice name, Valencia. My favorite movie is the One Love movie that, just came out. Like, that is my absolutely favorite movie right now. Uh, yeah, like I can't cut my locks. Like these, I can't. I spent too much time on them. Do I have a partner? I believe. No, I'm single Pringle, just vibing, solo dolo. Just vibing, living my best life. Maybe one day though. But for right now, I'm just trying to like you know, work on my career, I guess, and kind of like keep a straight focus on that. And because right now, I kind of don't really have that much money, so I can't really like afford to support someone else. So I'm just vibing. Have I been to places that give me the creeps? Yes, I love places that give me the creeps. I go to like former enslaved people's cemeteries, just city cemeteries, battlefields, haunted buildings, haunted lakes. I love places that give me the creeps. Thanks, Marianne. Thumbs up. Yeah, definitely go see One Love. It was really, really good. I cannot stress enough. It's really, really good. And it made number one in the box office the first day. One Love is a great movie. Do I have kids? Only cats. They're my kids. I have two cats. Not kids, but two cats. I'm a cat daddy. But the cats don't travel with me because they're rescues and like they won't fare too well to be traveling in a van and being left. So I leave them at my parents' house, so they tend to my cats while I'm gone. They love them. They love taking care of them, so they don't mind. Would I upgrade the van if a girl wanted to travel with me? Um, Probably not. She'd have to squeeze in on the Astro bid, which is definitely possible because I've had people, like three people on the bid. Not not like that, but it can fit three people. My bid can fit three people. Not in the context that y'all are probably thinking, but Uh, are you going to see the new Bob Ross movie? There's a Bob Ross movie? What? If that's true, I'm definitely going to see that too. I'm gonna bring my drawing pad with me. Gray Man van life, all-wheel drive. I wish it was an all-wheel drive. I really wish it was an all-wheel drive. It's a two-wheel drive. But if I get the right front subframe from an all-wheel drive, like in a junkyard, then I can convert this from two-wheel to all-wheel, and then convert that to full 4x4. So I'm looking forward to that if I can find one, because they're very hard to find this exact year in all-wheel drive. Up in my Reels feed, who or what? Your Reels feed? They put me in the Reels feed? Well, all right. So my name is James. I am an explorer. I go by the Ethnic Explorer. I go hiking, mountain biking, mountain climbing, and I advocate for more outdoors. I advocate for more diversity in the outdoors. I have a passion for the outdoors, survival, bushcrafting, anything outdoors. I'm there. I like creepy stuff. I like to go to unusual places, and I am in an Astro van. That's what I do. Thank you. From school and do homework while I was watching Bob Ross. Yo, Bob Ross, though, I used to do the same thing. I used to like draw it Bob Ross. And it was another guy that used to come on. And I used to go to my grandma's house after school. And it was another guy. I can't remember his name, but he used to paint or draw too. And like me, my grandma, and my sister would sit there and we would draw and see who could do like the best drawing. It was so amazing. Those were great times. Wow, you got a charcoal hand. Okay. Okay, yeah. I love that stuff. I actually took art and I did a little charcoal drawing and I did a little painting. That was part of my major in college is art. Then I discovered I didn't need to go to college for art. So I've been vegan for 10 years. The movie's called Paint. I definitely got to check out that Bob Ross movie. What? The elevator speech. Who's got the elevator speech? Yo, I've been trying to tell Mateo, let's collab, but he's out west and I can't even get out west. So I'm kind of like stuck. But it's so many people I want to collab with and just vibe with and just have actual like van life people that I can hang out with cuz like being in rural Virginia, it's lonely out here. Like no van life, nothing. You'll see the occasional van lifer passing through from Shenandoah National Park, but other than that, yeah, it's not too many van lifers. Sorry, I thought about that when I was going to school for art. I'm sitting there like, I don't need to go to school for this, so I dropped out. I'm a college dropout. Have I watched Ted Lasso? I have not. I don't even think I know who Ted Lasso is. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, converting the kids to like veganism is gonna be really hard. Like really hard. And I can't give you any advice on it because I don't have kids and yeah, I don't really know too much about kids. So I wish I could give you advice, but I can't. Sweet treats. I love the Trader Joe's vegan banana bread. That's my favorite sweet treat ever. Anytime I see a Trader Joe's, I have to stop. I have to get the banana bread and I have to eat it all in one day. Just can't for days with them. I don't think you guys ever get bored. Yeah, I wouldn't get bored. Anytime I'm camping, period, like I can't get bored. But yeah, that would be so cool to like actually meet him and like, you know, vibe with him. Hmm, Get myself alone in the woods. Yeah, man, Jay, that's how I was. Like, I couldn't find anybody to go camping or do anything with, so I just started on my own. And, the more you do it and the more people you meet, maybe you'll meet somebody along the way that's there. My cat's vegan. No, they like, what's that cat food? Meow Mix. They're not vegans. Uh, have you camped at any KOAs? I have not. I've seen them and I've been curious about the KOAs, but I have not camped at a KOA. Their ciabatta bread is my favorite. I haven't had the ciabatta bread though. I need to check that out. Ginger tea. I have the ginger drink mix. What up? What up, Chris? Welcome, welcome. Just chilling. We're just vibing, having combo. I'm not really like a live streamer. I just hop on from time to time and just talk and connect with the community. Maybe I'll look into the KOAs then. That might be like a cool thing to do. What's up, Dolores? You're in rural Iowa with your safari van? Yeah, I feel that. I'm in rural Virginia with my Astro van. Yeah, they think the same thing. They'll think you're weird, like, what? But I have inspired a lot of people in the rural area to hop into van life, which is cool. They've seen my van. People I post on my Facebook and people are like, yo, I want to do that. So it's been inspiring people in rural Virginia, the country folk, to get out and explore life and van life and not just the pull behind trailers. Nothing against the pull behind trailers, but vans are so much more maneuverable. Chris, I am vegan. I've been vegan for like 10 years. And before I was vegan, I was vegetarian. But I used to eat a lot of burgers when I was a kid. I was 210 pounds in the fifth grade. So that should tell you I used to love burgers, but I don't anymore. How about a meetup next gen at Quartzsite? Ooh, that would be interesting. I've never been out west, as a lot of y'all probably know. I've never left the South. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would be down to meet up in Quartzsite just as long as it's like not too crowded. I hate crowds. I hate like very crowded places. Too expensive. Whoa, $65? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's your fort. Yeah, exactly. It's like a comfy, cozy fort. Like Astro vans are awesome. Astro and Safari prices are through the roof. Yeah, they have been going up so much because there's like, I guess people are starting to build these out more and more as like camper vans, and they're really cool and unique vans. So I think they're getting really popular, especially the all-wheel drive vans. They are selling for 8, 9, 10 grand right now. And that's for the older ones that I was looking at, because I like the first gen a little bit better than the second gen. I just like the snub front. I think that was like really cool. Big trailers get mad on this. Yeah. Right. We can go on those forest roads and get in all the little tight spots that they can't maneuver with the trailer. I have had lentil burgers. Lentil burgers are so good. They're really good. Salad, I mean, it's good, but I don't really eat like salads. I'll like do quinoa with like onions, chop up onions, mushrooms, celery, just mix a whole bunch of like goodness together and pig out on it. But salads are good too. They're just not as filling. Dr. Prager's California burgers, I've had those. Those are good, but like I can't really afford to get those often. Portobello burgers, I made those on the Smoky Mountains backpacking trip on the island. I cooked my then date portobello burgers. That's awesome though, Marianne. The Chevy Tahoe is like a great camper vehicle. We were talking about that. Yeah, GMC is supposed to be like an upgraded version of like Chevy, but I like both. Quincy, nice shirt. Thanks. It's friends RVA. I got this shirt like 11 years ago. Hey, awesome. I think I have a few RVA watchers in here. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's a few in here. I'm not from RVA myself. I'm little, rural Virginia, about 2 hours away from Richmond, but I spent my fair share in Richmond as a high schooler and after high school. I used to go clubbing at this place called the Hat Factory. It was the spot to be. I would go every weekend. Chris, yes, I have a EcoFlow River and a what's the orange thing? Uh, Jackery. That's what it is. I have two power boxes. One's a 295 and one's a 290. So I don't have a lot of power, but the EcoFlow charges really quick, like 0 to 100 in like an hour. So that's the one I use the most because it charges so quickly and I can charge it while driving. So it's like unlimited. But I don't have solar. I need solar. I'm working on that. We'll get some solar. Oh yeah, see, we got some RVA. Well, at least people who know RVA in the chat. Yeah, man, the Jackeries are they're so expensive and they charge so slow. I don't know if the newer ones charge faster, but the Jackery I have, it takes like 6 hours to charge. And I'm like, yo, I can't wait 6 hours. So that's another reason I went with the EcoFlow. They charge so much faster. And I think they're supposed to be a little better. And it comes with an app you can use on your phone, but I never really use it. So I don't know too much about the app for the EcoFlow. But the EcoFlow, I think, is the way to go. That's it. Solar Ballot is slow to charge, but the upside will charge for a long time. Yeah, it is a long time, like 6 hours for your power bank to charge. I need that 500-watt EcoFlow. I love the EcoFlows. They're super awesome. They're so fast. I'm an EcoFlow fan. I'm not really, cause you can. Okay, so with the EcoFlow, you can get a solar panel. You don't have to get the brand specific panel. It has the universal MC4 connector on it, so you can buy any solar panel, put it on the roof, and hook it to the EcoFlow, and it's gonna charge it. It's everything simplified. Like that's why I love EcoFlow. With Jackery, you got to get a Jackery specific solar panel, and it's like, nah. I think Blue Yeti's pretty good too. I think that would be like my second option over the Jackery. Would I get a fridge? I would absolutely get a fridge because I'm tired of having to have a cooler and buying ice. I would absolutely get a fridge, but I don't know where I'd put it. I'd probably put it in between the two front seats because that's like the biggest space for it. Because, the Shorty Astro is pretty limited on space. So I think I would do that. I'd put it in between the front seats. Before I have a I was looking at those EcoFlows. Yeah, EcoFlow. I would highly recommend the EcoFlow. Although I think one time, this was one bad experience I've had with the EcoFlow, is I was at the Devil's Marble Yard and it said it was 100% charged. So I turn it on and I sit there and I could watch it like ticking down, like draining, and then it just dies. I don't know what that was about, but that was one time that happened. And I think it happened another time. I'm not sure why, but it hasn't happened since. So that's something to be like on the watch for. Because I've had this thing drained for like no apparent reason. Figuring out. Yeah. Yeah, I saw one that was Astro AI, and I have some Astro AI products specifically because it says Astro. That's the only reason I bought the brand, but it seems like a pretty solid brand. What's up, Invasion? I do have, yeah, EcoFlow all the way. I cannot stress it enough. EcoFlow. The ghost draining my battery. Yo, if it's a ghost living in here, I'm gonna have to tell it to get out. It can't freeload in my van. My van is my sacred space. If you buy a fridge, buy the fitted thermal cover. Yeah, I've heard the thermal covers actually do save the battery. It keeps like the compressor from going on and off, on and off. And another trick someone told me is to put a bit of ice in it. That'll keep it cool so that compressor doesn't kick on and off. Yeah, the place is called Devil's Marble Yard. It's a big, I think it's a Talist field, but you boulder all the way up to the summit. It's like an hour and some boulder up big rocks. It was like a talus field, which was a beach at one point. So the rocks are like cracked and yeah, it's crazy. You can see fossils in the rocks as you climb. It's the Devil's Marble Yard. The Lost Girl, do I think ghosts is real? Well, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, but I don't not believe in ghosts. Like I'm mutual until I have like an experience, then I'll have like a definite conclusion. But until then, I don't know. I don't specifically believe in specifically don't believe in them. You saw a ghost? You got to tell us that story. Definitely got to tell us that story. But at least now, yeah, it's kind of hard to like say because we're all just like humans, and half the time we don't know what's going on. We just make assumptions and we think we know everything, but in reality, we're just here living, and it's yeah. I'm getting so many notifications from Instagram right now, and text messages and everything. It always happens like that. That's why you put your phone on silent when you're doing a live stream. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get off shortly. But it's always great talking to y'all. I saw a 7 foot tall white man on fire. Yo, what? That's wild. What? Right. That sounds like the devil or something. Like, yo. What up? What up? NLE Chopper 69. What up? That's wild though. Yo, if I would have saw that, I would have never came back to that place ever. I would have been out. I'm not about to sit there with somebody on fire. Yo, what? This was an apartment. Wow. Yeah. That's another downside to the apartment life. Like you don't know what's happened in that apartment. Like anything could have went down in that apartment. So when I lived in Florida, I lived in the hood. Like most of the time I was in Florida, I lived in the hood. I had gunshot holes through the window of my apartment. um, and it was like my apartment complex was to the point where it had to have armed security guards and their shot spotter across the street. But everybody in the apartment complex was so chill, so cool. If you're from like that hood, you're cool. But it's like people won't really mess with you if they know you. Like I had a purple lowrider truck at the time. It was a little two-door Nissan Frontier, like a 2000. Little lowrider, purple truck with ghost flames airbrushed on the side. That was my favorite truck. That was the truck I had in high school. I love that truck, but everybody knew it. Yo, Lost Girl, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. That is awesome. Thank you. I've never seen a ghost. I've seen a cryptid. You get hard on Benadryl. I don't take Western medications. Please play for big guys. But yeah, that was an experience. Yeah. Trolls, that's how you know you doing it, because the trolls will pop in. But we can always just boop, boop them out. uh, that's it. That was crazy. But yeah, trolls do increase the watch time. So I mean, it's benefiting me and everybody else on the channel, because then I'm able to produce better content, go travel more. So hey, it's benefiting all of us. Even though it does kind of like messes with the vibes, but as long as we keep the vibes going, it doesn't matter. Ooh, jobs that I had in the past. All right. So my first ever job was at Dollar General. Um, I was a cashier and stocker at Dollar General in the Boondocks. That was my first ever job. Then I got a job at Burger King. That was interesting. I was only the cashier. I never cooked. The manager wouldn't let me cook. He only wanted me at the front being the cashier. And so many people would come in and just try to get like phone numbers. And yeah, that was an experience. And seeing like people straight up just use the bathroom on the floor. Yeah, that was wild. Next job is when I moved to Florida. I worked at a Ford dealership. That's where I found out that I fell in love with vans, and I wanted a camper van because I was a valet, and I drove a camper van, and I was like, yeah, I really want a camper van. That was in 2014. It took me so long to get a camper van. Then I worked at Performing Arts Center and Grillsmith. It's a restaurant in Florida. After that, Busch Gardens. In my last job, I worked at Porsche, BMW, Audi. It was mostly car dealership jobs because I love cars. And yeah, that was pretty interesting, driving like $1 million cars and Rolls Royce. And that was wild. But yeah, I think it may have been a camping video. Please tell. I came up to your stream and my BP instantly dropped. I was like, this vibe. Yeah, so you keep the good vibes over here, Jennifer. Thank you for coming in to the live stream. I appreciate that. Always good vibes. While camping in Missouri, I guess I fell asleep. Wait, did somebody say they saw me in a camping video? Because I've made camping videos and I've been in like other people's camping videos. I guess I fell asleep, but I thought I was awake. Yo, somebody grabbed your arm while you were asleep camping? What? Being dragged into the woods, yo, that's wild. What up, news travel? Welcome, welcome. We're just being random and vibing out over here, just connecting with the community. What's up, Johnny, Joseph? Everything's all good. Good vibes over here. Do you think you would like RV camping life? Oh no. Definitely not RV life for me. My friend has like a big RV. I mean, they're cool, but like I like the van life. I love the smallness. I love being able to maneuver into places. I definitely love particularly like van life. It's pretty cool. What you had for dinner? What did I have for dinner? You know what? I can't even remember what I had for dinner. What did I have for dinner? Oh, it was tri blend wild rice. I think it was like wild rice, brown rice, like just rices mixed with onions, peppers, mixed it all in a pan, like sauteed those. And I think that was it. But yeah, after I get off of the live stream, I'll probably go get something because I gotta like get groceries. Can you please shout out my girls? Shout out to Patty and Daniela. Peace. There you go, Johnny. I shouted them out. I know it might have been like an awkward shout out, but you know. How do you join Master Explorer? It's you hit like if you go to a video, there'll be like a join button and you just hit join and it should work. Not falling asleep in the van. Sound of cicadas. I haven't heard cicadas in so long. NL47, yes. Bob Marley. Now when I go camping in the winter, that's like the sixth time I've gotten that tonight, the Bob Marley. That's such a compliment though. 'Cause Bob Marley is one of my like people that I look up to. Like that's such a compliment. Shout out to French Bulldog Man 1. Oh, glad that I could bring that excitement, Johnny. Thanks, NL47. We try to keep those vibes flowing over here, you know? Definitely. I'm not like a hardcore live streamer. I make videos, but I like to pop in on live stream just to connect with the community. So I'm not like a hardcore live streamer, but I do try to do live streams more often, you know, just so I can connect with all the new people and talk to y'all, get to know everybody, you know. That's for sure. One love, one people, one heart. But yeah, I haven't seen cicadas. I haven't heard cicadas in years, thankfully, because they're so loud and the ringing just ugh. I can't deal with it. Like what time is it? 8:28. The cat fit left and word. I don't know if normal. I saw you in the new. Oh yeah, Daryl. That was me, definitely. I've been getting this so much tonight. That's so awesome, though. I appreciate that. I'm not complaining at all. I kind of knew like it was gonna happen. Like people were gonna call me Bob Marley because when that movie came out and the way it like is now like so popular, I already know people are gonna be calling me Bob Marley just because of the locks, the vibes, which is okay with me. Bob Marley was an amazing person, and I'm flattered that people would even call me that. News travel. I'm so thankful I was able to give you that strength. Keep going at it. YouTube is very frustrating, and you're not gonna like always have hits for videos, and it's sometimes you're gonna get less views, and it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's just the algorithm. Just keep creating that amazing positive content, and you'll get there. Carolyn, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. NL47, I cannot sing like Bob Marley. I wish I could, but nah, these vocal cords, they don't sound so good. Tommy J. Cole. Hey, I appreciate that too. J. Cole, he's one of my favorite artists as well, so I'm not complaining. I am not complaining whatsoever. But yeah, this is wild. Just getting all the Bob Marley compliments tonight. I'm not gonna pull out my ukulele again because I know that's probably what y'all want to see. No more. Hey, Bob Marley was like, yeah, exactly, Jay. The channel travels, Daria. Hope you get back to YouTube. Definitely big motivation. Yeah, definitely get back to it. Tyler, I'm on my phone using network. I have LTE, full service. There's like a tower like on a hill not too far. I have like full LTE service. What? The ukulele? Yeah, I got a ukulele. I don't know how to play it that good though. I'm learning, so y'all, you know, I'll play y'all a song once I learn it, but I don't have it yet. I Here, I'll let y'all see it. But yeah, I only know like a couple of chords. Yeah, I'm not like really good at ukulele by any means. I just learned that today. Oh, that's awesome. I bet she can play better than me though, right? Lost girl. Thank you, Violet. I appreciate that compliment. Thank you, Big Black. I appreciate that compliment. Bob Marley is actually like my inspiration. More small instruments like a flute. I want a invasion. I want to get a drum, djembe, I think it's called. I want to get one of those drums. G, C, and D. I'll learn G, C, and D, Jennifer. I'll definitely try and learn that. You are very good. What do you mean? I appreciate that. I'm really still learning. I only know those chords right now, but I'm I'm still learning. I'll get it down pat one of these days and I'll play y'all a song. Spikes, this is a van life live stream. I'm just connecting with like my viewers and everything. I'm not really like a live streamer. I usually like make adventure content, but I like to hop on live stream and connect with the community. But it's awesome that I guess YouTube is putting out the live stream. I guess that's awesome. I appreciate that. The djembe. Yeah, I think yeah, that's it. The djembe. What's up, Gas? Violet, how is it living in a van? Is it easier or harder? For me, it's so living in a van is easier, I guess, for me because like being a minimalist, I don't really have a lot of stuff anymore. I used to live in apartments and I gave away all my stuff when I moved. I used to live in Tampa, Florida, and I had like two-bedroom apartment and everything. So I gave away all my stuff, started fresh, and it's so much more simple. It's so much cheaper because when you live in a two-bedroom apartment in Tampa, Florida, you're paying thousands. So this is much better, much cheaper. I can go anywhere in the country. I can chill. I can work from my phone, and it's amazing. That's just my experience though, because everybody has a different experience, but I love it. I think it's so much better in a way. Uh, you seem chill. I would love to do the van life. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. And definitely, I would encourage you to at least try the van life. Like, You don't even have to start out with a built out van or anything. You can just start off with a mattress in the back of the van and just get a feel for it. Just ease yourself into it. It's definitely a something to get used to because you definitely will have like these thoughts in your head like what if this happens, what if that happens, but after you do it so much it kind of goes away. But just know that like just still be aware, don't let it fully like get to the point where you're just like not expecting anything to happen because you know you are in the world and anything could happen at any moment. Oh, what's your channel is about? It looks fun. It's what my first camper van last month. What's up, Carol? Welcome to the channel. My channel is just adventures, outdoor adventures, van life, just vibing, having fun. We're just out here just building a community and having fun. But that's awesome. You got your first camper van last month. How are you liking that, Carol? Are you loving it? Or have you moved into your van yet? Personal, but where do you shower and use the bathroom? So, lost girl, you can I shower. You can use a pot. You can boil like warm up water when it's cold. You can use the pot with a washcloth. You can do creeks. I have a camp shower where I can hang up at the back of my van, tarp it off, and it has a nozzle where I can actually like have the water like a shower. So that's a good option. A lot of other van lifers, they use gym memberships, like chain gym memberships, and they go in and then they use those chain gym memberships as like showers. And here in Virginia, the state parks, they have campground showers, which is your own personal like shower, your own door and everything. So the campgrounds, you can shower there too if you want to. Thank you, Violet. I appreciate that so much. Cinnamon, McCoy, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, appreciate the knowledge. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Vasily? I hope I say your name right, Vasily. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's taken me 4 years to get to this point, but it's been a journey. Invasion, you would grow very small plants. Yeah, see, I've been trying to like think about like what plants can I grow, but you know, in the summertime it gets so hot and that heat will kill those plants. So it's kind of like how it's like figuring out how to like grow plants in the van without like the heat killing it. That's my big like, you know, thing. Sav, you're in my closet. I'm in a van. Like you gotta be under my bed. My under my bed is like the closet in my van. Still saving up. I appreciate the info, inspiration. You're welcome, the lost girl. Definitely. If you have any more questions, you know, just let me know. How many subscribers to see you oiled up? Yeah, I don't know. Yo, him, what's up? How you doing? Do they have organic body wash and soap out where you live? Hold on. Let's see. I use the so I use the Dr. Bronner's soap. It's like the Castile soap. Yeah, I use that. Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, peppermint and hemp. Oh yeah, Lost Girl. Trolls don't bother me. Like I've been trolled my whole life, so I tune them out and I keep like my energy high. I keep the vibes high. It doesn't really bother me because they're actually helping my channel. Like people who come in here to do stuff like that is actually helping my channel get out there. Do you think there's a stigma toward people who build out older vans to travel in rather than the people who spend. Beck, I don't think so. I haven't seen the stigma. Um, cause I am in an old Astro van with the paint peeling off. I haven't really seen any bad stigma or anything. So I can't really say, but van life is more than like the 180K, Sprinter vans, and they can be like any van, like minivan. It could be an SUV, it could be a car, it could be anything. It's just some people, Yeah, invasion, when you feed trolls, that's when they troll even harder. But if you ignore them, it's just like they go away because they can't get that reaction out of you. What's up, Cameron? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Getting ready to travel on short journeys while I figure out my van. I will go to the art. Yo, Carolyn, that's one of my dreams. That's amazing. If you go to the Arctic Ocean, that's so amazing. Wow. I heard of Dr. Bronner's. Yeah, Dr. Bronner's soap. It's the GOAT. They got the lavender, they got the peppermint, hemp, and another one I can't. The original. Yeah. Brian, thank you. Thank you. Definitely. Always stay positive. Always. We have ego. Yeah. Yeah. What up, Potter? Wait, I'm new. What are we talking about? Horse girl, Nora, we're just having random conversations, just vibing, just connecting, building community, just having a good night, having conversations and just vibing. Does it seem like van life, RVing, living? Well, yeah, I will say that it has become like, since 2020, it has become more prevalent. Because when I was following for van life in 2014, I noticed a lot of like mountain bikers and people who got outdoors would do like the van life. But after like the pandemic and the rising cost and prices, I think it's pushing people more toward an alternative style of living. And I think that's what we're seeing. Leela, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Chair? Are you worried about AI generated videos? I'm not worried about AI whatsoever. I think if, like, as a creator, if we learn to like utilize the AI, then like it'll be more of an assist than like, I can't really speak on AI because I don't know enough about AI. But that is a good question though. Like, I feel like we should keep an eye on that and not get too out of control with the AI. I gotta go, but sub, love your energy. Thank you, guys. Have a great night or day or evening, whatever time it is where you are. The tea tree one is rather strong. Mocha chair. With who, huh? You seem cool. I like you. Thank you, Potter. I appreciate that. Tommy, what's up? Welcome back. J. Cole. I have a Disney Black Panthers drink. Before I did like What I do now on YouTube, I was a Disney vlogger. So I would go to Disney every single day. Well, not every single day, but every single week and vlog what's new, vlog the rides, vlog this and that. I used to be Dr. Facilier, dressing up as Dr. Facilier. I used to just do a lot of like Disney bounding, or I think it's called Disney bounding. Yeah, Disney bounding with my ex. She was a big Disney fan. So that got me into, you know, Disney. Can I do push-ups? I can do a couple. I can do a few push-ups. I can't sing. I cannot sing. You don't want to hear these vocal cords. Potter, feel free to subscribe if you like. Definitely feel free to subscribe. If you do, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. What's up, Perfect Peace, Tai Chi? What's up, Lobster? That Disney thing is super cool. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It definitely took some getting used to, like, vlogging in front of people, because people would try to walk behind you and get in the camera, and people come up to you like, "Are you a vlogger? Are you a YouTuber?" And it's like, yeah. Uh, Thank you, Lobster. I've been getting that Bob Marley compliment all night. I appreciate it. That's such a honor to be, you know, put into that with him, you know? That's a compliment. What's up, Tristan? Camilla, I'm good. Just chilling, vibing. What's up? I'm glad you could make the live stream. Carly, I will definitely travel throughout the US more, and I plan on traveling through Canada too. I just need to get my pockets right. And once I get those pockets right, I'm out. I'm definitely out. What's up, extra major memes? Yeah, a lot of people have been coming in tonight saying that they thought I was Bob Marley, which is definitely a compliment, you know. Lobster, I do van life, I do paddleboarding adventures, I do hiking adventures, climbing mountain summits, I go to weird places, haunted places, just unusual places, and vibe on live stream. That's what I do. Thank you, Kiana. I'm definitely a loser because you're in my chat, so you're losing right now. All the trolls are actually helping my channel. So I mean, hey, do you? Do you? But thank you so much, Divine. I know this is has been a lot of like moderating tonight, and you're like, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna log off here soon. And then wow, so many haters, bro. This video with you, Rain, was awesome. Camilla, thank you. I honestly, that video, I was on the fence about uploading that video because, like, the lighting was off, and me being like a film maker and loving film, I was just like, it bothered me. So I almost didn't upload that video. What's up, Rebecca? I'm doing good. We're just vibing, having fun. We're on extra work with the people trolling tonight, but that just means we're putting in work. We're doing a good job. More and more people are coming through. Is the devil's lettuce legal in Virginia? Yeah, recreational is illegal in Virginia. If you get caught, it's like a $10 ticket in public, but it's whatever. But yeah, marijuana, or I should say devil's lettuce, is legal in Virginia. Congrats, Rebecca. Congrats on your engagement. That's awesome. Sorry to hear about your dog, Trevor. The rain is so nice. Yes, yes. Trolls do get us views. Surprised you have any hate. You're awesome. I know. You can be the like most peaceful person on earth. People will still hate you. Oh, almost knocked my camera out. Yeah, I'll take care of the spammer. Oh, congratulations on the baby boy, Rebecca. Definitely. But yeah, everybody, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go get me some food. I'll answer your question, Lobster. Yes, I've heard Bob Marley's son song. I've heard his grandson's song as well. Um I love that song. It's definitely trending right now. Shout out to Adriel Johnson. Congratulations on having your baby. I'm having a little baby brother. Congratulations on having a little baby brother. But yeah, everybody, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's up, Shrek? It's just about to end the stream, but thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You're awesome. And I hope each one of y'all have a good night. So, and as always, peace, love, have a great night wherever you are.